Guys, I've got a serious problem. I now know the reason why I've got no space in my wardrobe. How many coats does one person need? Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. So it has recently come to my attention that I have got a bit of an issue when it comes to coats. I have so many coats and jackets, it's actually getting a bit of a joke. And now it makes sense though, because I've recently been saying this, that every time I open the wardrobe in the morning I can't find anything to wear. But that's because I have so many coats, it takes up the entire wardrobe space, and I literally can't escape the teddy coats, the fur coats, the long coats, the shorter coats, the duster coats. They are all coming at me. So I wanted to do a bit of a declutter soon, but before I did that I thought it'd be quite nice to just kind of get you guys to sit down, show you my coats, because when I do a post on Instagram of an outfit, generally speaking I will get hundreds of questions about coats and what coat it is I'm wearing, where it's from, all that kind of stuff. So I thought it'd be nice, especially with it being this time of year, to go through my coats. I've just counted them, I've got 15 here, which is mental considering that's not even all of them. Send help. Oh, my tea's cold. I've actually deliberately worn a chunky knit jumper with a bigger sleeve because that is kind of my go-to this time of year, especially living where we are. We're in Scotland, it's freezing cold, so we tend to wear a lot of jumpers, knitwear and what have you. So it's kind of important that you get a jacket you can wear knitwear with and wear loads of layers. So I want to show you what these jackets look like on when I am actually wearing a proper outfit rather than just a thin layer. Does that make sense? I think I'm rambling now. Anyway, let's dive in, grab a cup of tea, preferably a hot one and not a cold one like mine, because that was just disgusting. Let's jump into the video and let's get started. So the first coat I'm going to go with here is this duster from Zara. They have these in all of the time, so I'm going to definitely link this for you guys because I know that they'll have it again this year. Maybe not in this colour, but they'll definitely have them. They aren't lined or anything, they're literally just like, it's the basic Zara range, it's not lined. You know when they don't line anything in Zara Basic, but it's £30 so you don't care? That's what this jacket is. So this is kind of a go-to for me. You'll have seen this loads on my Instagram. I wear this jacket all the time. In fact, what size did I get this in just before I try it on? Yeah, I got this in a medium, which typically speaking in Zara, I'm always a large. I never ever get a medium in Zara, very rarely. But this jacket is a medium and it's actually very good because it's got quite a big sleeve on it. It's not supposed to close over because it's a duster, and it is just the nicest coat. It is very much like a smarter look. However, I do wear this quite a lot with like jeans and t-shirts and trainers, and it still looks really cool. What I tend to do though is pull out my sleeves from the bottom, and yeah, this is my coat. We've got pockets on the sides, if I can find the other one. We've got pockets on it. It's really nice length, as you can see. It's kind of down below the knee, and it's just the nicest kind of jacket to throw on when it's not absolutely freezing but you do want that extra layer on. It's a suede effect as well, so it's like a lovely texture, and yeah, love a tan coat. So this is a favourite of mine. I've had it since last year, and I think I also got it on sale if I remember rightly. I got it this time last year, that's right, because I got another jacket then, which is not even in this video. But this was, I believe, £35 full price, and I got it for 15 or 20, can't really remember, but I remember getting a good discount on it. So yeah, this is my coat, favourite one probably, the one I wear the most, and a tan coat goes with everything. I'm also just going to show you this in the hanger for something else that I normally do. I've got this big fur stole. I'm pretty sure I got this in Primark, and I wear it loads because when that's on over this coat, it looks like it has a fur collar on it. They're really good. You can get these really cheap online and it feels amazing. It's very soft, and I also like the fact that it's got the brown tones on it on the one side. It's quite edgy. But yeah, I can't remember how much that was, maybe about £8 or £9 from Primark, but it's lasted for so long. I got it last year and it still looks in pretty good nick. I'm going to stick on my Zara theme and show you the next jacket. I just said that about the previous jacket, which was not even from Zara, it's from H&M. This jacket here is a shirt jacket, or shacket if you will. These are a massive go-to this year, loads of people wearing these. This is a cord one in particular, which I really love. I actually got this as a present from my brother and my sister-in-law for my birthday. and they definitely know me well because I've worn it loads since I've got it. I wear it both ways, open and closed. Sometimes I wear it closed just with a t-shirt or like a cami underneath it, and like leggings or wet look trousers, that kind of idea. But I do like it open as well, so I'll just show you it on. So this is the jacket on. You can definitely see that this trend has come back from like the 90s. This definitely reminds me of Home Alone. Remember when they wore all the big kind of plaid style farmer jackets like this? That's definitely what it reminds me of. I feel like I could be, what's the girl's name that does all the counting the heads? I feel like I could definitely be in the McAllister family in this jacket. But I really love it. It's got this lovely cord on it, gorgeous, and it's actually quite warm, surprisingly, for a shorter jacket. So yeah, love this, love the big pockets, and I nearly bought this before they bought it for me as a gift. So I know the price, I hope they don't mind me saying this out loud, but I think it was $35.99, and I absolutely adore it. I think it comes in other colours as well. If they have this in black, I might actually get it in black as well, because I feel like it's a good thing to have for January as well. But yeah, love this, really nice and baggy and oversized. I'll tell you in a sec what size I've got this in as well. I'm pretty sure it's a medium or a large. Yeah, so I've got this in a large, and to be honest, you want it to be slightly oversized. It's already oversized but anyway, so you want it to be nice and big and baggy on you, which is the coziest ever. Love this jacket. Stay on the short jackets just now, and then we'll get on to coats in a second. So the next one is again also from Zara. It's a Zara basic black leather jacket, which I tend to wear with jumper dresses at this time of year. You know, again, when you don't want to be absolutely boiling hot but you do need another layer, this jacket is such a nice styling piece. To be honest, it's actually probably a bit tight for this jumper in particular. Either that or I've got on arm fit, who knows. Now I realise that at the moment, because I've got a leather skirt on, it's kind of like, where did you park your Harley Ash? But I do love this jacket. I got it again in the Zara sale. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be £50 and I got it for 30, something like that. I think I got quite a bit off of it. But I've had this for years. I think I've had it for nearly 3 years potentially. But it's kind of my go-to jacket. Loads of people have this Zara jacket because they do bring it out loads. So again, if they've got it in stock just now, I'll let you know. But I love the fact that you've got those kind of like details on the sleeve where it's that sort of biker look. It's got all these buckles and stuff, and yeah, it's a pretty robust leather jacket. And for what it was, I think it looks more expensive. Yeah, really like that. Nice and short and not too bulky either. Again, sticking to a shorter jacket, I'm going to show you this one. So this is like a teddy style bomber jacket. Absolutely love this. It's from Primark and it was maybe £20, maybe not as much as that. I got it last year, so if you watched my Primark hauls this time last year, you might remember this one. I haven't worn it as much as what I thought I would this year yet, but do you know what it is? It's kind of one of those things where if you wear tan or makeup, it goes all over the collar, so sometimes it doesn't look the best and it does need to get washed quite a bit, especially with having the kids and stuff. I don't know, it's just one of those jackets that attracts the dirt. It's the only complaint that I have about it. But yeah, I actually really like this one. I don't wear it like this, I don't wear it with a leather skirt. It has got that very casual look to it, so I wouldn't wear it as I am just now. I would probably wear it with jeans or even with joggies. I would wear it with like a pair of jogging bottoms and, do you call them jogging bottoms? Is that what people call them? Joggies? Sweatpants? What do the kids call them these days? I don't know, I call them joggies, joggers, something like that, whatever the name is now that everyone's calling them. More dressed down basically. This is very good for going cozy walks and just generally feeling like a teddy bear. Love this one. Next one is a fur coat that I've not actually worn at all this year, but now that it's out, I feel like I'm going to wear it loads. I absolutely adore a fur coat. It just makes me feel some kind of way. It's literally, makes you feel expensive wearing a fur coat. Don't know what it is, it's just, I love them, absolutely love them. I'm sure we'll be able to tell in a second. This one's from Quiz, it's in a size 12. And it's this lovely sort of silvery, slightly lilac-y toned silver, but it's gorgeous, and I love the fact it's in this sort of layered design where you've got like layers of fur, and it's actually longer fur than most fur coats, so it's like kind of got a bit of movement to it, and it just fastens at the top with one hook and eye, which is nice because generally I don't actually close a fur jacket. So sometimes when we've got buttons it just gets in the way a wee bit. So this is the jacket on. It has pockets as well, which are handy, but this is like Christmas market. Leather trousers, knee-high boots, a a hot drink, like this is the kind of jacket that I would go for on those kind of days, and it is actually really warm. I remember I walked to a local village pub last Christmas wearing this, and I was so toasty. So, and it was definitely snowing at the time, because that's the reason why we walked instead of getting a lift or whatever, because we probably couldn't get a taxi. Obviously you can fasten it, but I don't really like a fastened fur coat. I feel like they need to be oversized and kind of looser look and just kind of open like this. I just love that. I wish I had a matching headband or like a nice grey beret or a nice grey hat or something, because I just love this. I think it's absolutely stunning, and I definitely don't want to get rid of this one. I want to definitely keep it and wear it this year. Another jacket that I have from Quiz is this one here. It's a pink teddy bear shirt jacket again, and I've only worn this once this year, but I definitely want to start styling this up and wearing it more, because I've got loads of like kind of cream and grey in my wardrobe, and I feel like this definitely goes with those colours very well. I'm going to try it on for you. I actually wore this last year closed, which was quite nice, on a couple of occasions with trousers or jeans, and it looks really lovely closed over as just like a kind of shirt. It is thicker than most shackets. Now you may have realised this by now, but I'm kind of a sucker for anything that has a collar on it. Just love it. I think a collar always looks really smart. But yeah, this teddy coat is so comfy. Love the colour. Little poppers on the sleeves, and then these kind of buttons and pockets round on the chest area, and then all the buttons down the front. They're all poppers, which is really handy, especially getting them on and off. It's just quick, isn't it? Yeah, love this wee jacket. Again, you can wear it really casual, or you could kind of style it up a wee bit more. But yeah, I think for me, I would definitely wear it either closed with leggings or jeans, or I would wear it open over the top of things like skirts and jumpers. I'm not sure that Quiz definitely have this in still, but if they do, I'll link it. If not, then I'll find something similar, because it is definitely something that will be in the shops at the moment, and a trend that kind of happened late last year and it's come back again this year. Sticking with Quiz coats, I've got this one here. It is the biggest teddy coat in the entire world, I think. This jacket honestly makes me feel like I am wearing Puff Daddy's jacket. Hello Puff Daddy called, P Diddy called. Puff Daddy! Who am I? Oh my god. P Diddy called Ash, she wants his jacket back. Jesus. Yeah, this is definitely like, this is old school gangster rap jacket, totally. All I'm missing is a furry Kangol bucket hat and we're done. It's a J-Lo jacket, isn't it? It's totally massive jacket, and it definitely makes me feel like I'm out wearing a dressing gown. I think I might actually have to try and point this down a wee bit so you can see the entire effect of the jacket, because it is so long. As you can see, we've got this big huge collar, and then we've got buttons on each side. Also on the inside there's a button as well to really fasten it over. I think you could probably do with a little tie at some point. But yeah, it is mega thick. Like, it's a really big jacket. I wore it yesterday actually when I wasn't well, out to the nursery drop off, because it made me feel like I was wearing a blanket. I just love it so much. Gorgeous big coat, again in cream, but this is definitely a Christmas market jacket. I said about the last one, but I'm saying about this one too. It's a Christmas market jacket. It's a Christmas nativity at the school, let's throw in a big cozy jacket kind of jacket. Yeah, absolutely love this so much. Again, might not have it in stock, but if they do, I'll link it, and if they don't, then I'll find another one similar, because this exact style comes out so much. So we've done a lot of fur. We're now moving on to smarter coats. So this little, I think they call this a dolly coat or a pea coat. I would say that it's probably more like a dolly style coat. Is from Matalan, and I actually sized up in this a couple of times just because I found that the sleeves were a little bit tight for if you wanted to wear jumpers under it. So much better in this size. And this is new. I got it probably about 2 months ago, but I absolutely love it. It's very smart. It's got gold hardware on it, which is really cute, and it's also got this lovely big button at the top, which I think is lovely, and then the fur collar detailing as well. We've got pockets, which are always full of sweet wrappers and receipts. Every jacket I own has sweet wrappers or receipts in the pocket. Honestly, it just tells you a lot about my life. But yeah, this is the lovely coat here. It's obviously tailored. It has this lovely panelling detail around the side with the buttons, and I love the pockets, and it's a felt material jacket, which I think is one of the kind of camel style jackets you want to go for, because I have definitely been there before when you buy a real wool jacket. I had one from Zara about 2 or 3 years ago that I got for Christmas as a present, and it was probably about £90. It was a really expensive jacket, I think anyway. It's on the more expensive scale for what I would pay for a jacket, and I felt like every time I did this it just got covered in bobbly parts on the sleeve. And then I had friends of mine who would have camel coats that were felt and always looked brand new. So if you're going for a camel coat, I would definitely say get a felt one, or don't spend a lot of money getting a wool blend, because they just get bobbly all the time and they never ever look good. And I feel like Miracle on 34th Street in this coat, not gonna lie, it is that kind of style, but yeah, very very cute. Now this coat here you will have definitely seen me wear, because I wear it every week. You know, everyone has their jacket. This is my jacket. Like if I was a cartoon character and someone was to draw me and have me styled in an outfit, you know Bart Simpson's always got the orange top and then the blue shorts, this would be me. They'd probably stick me in this coat, maybe closed with a pair of ankle boots, because it's always my go-to. Like I wear it all the time. And this was actually a coat that I got a lot of questions about on any recent pictures that I posted wearing it or Instagram stories. It is this beautiful duster coat from H&M, and full price it was only £35.99, which is amazing value for a full length coat. Now I don't know if you can see the actual full length of this at the moment. I might need to put the camera down slightly so you can have a little look at it, but it is a very long length coat. It is below the knee definitely, and do you know what I love about this the most? The size of the arms are quite big, so it means when you're wearing a knitwear it's not pulling. Like it's so comfy, that's why I like it. It's not short on the back, it's gorgeous size, and I'm honestly sure I got this in a size 8. So this, it doesn't make any sense. Like I am so the person that doesn't go on sizes, I just go on what fits, and for some reason this is an 8. I just don't know why. I'm never an 8 in my life, but for some reason this is an 8. Obviously this has got poppers on it to close it, but with a duster I never tend to do that. I kind of just always leave it open. I love the print on it. It's kind of a combo between a check and houndstooth, like creams and blacks and neutrals, so this always goes with loads of stuff. And if you're wearing something very very basic, then I think this is the kind of jacket when you put it on it kind of takes your outfit from basic to something a bit more exciting. So love this. Don't love the fact you can see the pockets on the inside though, because it's not lined, just similar to the Zara jacket. But for what you paid for it, and the fact that it's comfy and it's not too bulky and it's not too heavy, I think it's an alright jacket. So it looks like the honeymoons I went to the hairdressers and got themselves a new do, because this coat is literally Sugar Puff's Monster with a red hairstyle. I absolutely love this jacket. It is so soft. Like, you know when people say, oh my fur coat's really soft? No, your fur coat is not soft. This fur coat is soft. It is the softest fur coat I've ever owned. Honestly, every time I wear this someone touches it and goes, oh, that fur coat's so soft. So anyway, this fur coat is from Matalan, and it's in this really nice red cherry raspberry beautiful colour. I love how rich it is, and it's nice for me to wear something a little bit more colourful, because as we know my wardrobe consists of practically 100% neutral, yeah, 99.9% neutral, plus this jacket. So it was nice to put that in there. Really gorgeous. It's got a nice length in the arms, and again I sized up in this so that it could be like cozy. I didn't want a fitted coat. I went up a size on this so that it would be a bit more oversized and not as fitted, because I did want to basically hide away in this and hibernate. It's got the popper buttons, like you can hear me just popping just now, closed, and it is definitely a jacket I would wear closed as well. We've got these huge big pockets, which you know what are the best kind of pockets for people who drop phones, because they're the kind of pocket that holds your phone in, but it's from the top, the opening, so it can't fall out. It's none of this side pocket nonsense, it's top pocket. The best kind of pocket. The pocket you can put your hands in and not feel like you're standing like this. Weird robot arms. It's the best kind of pocket. Best. So yeah, this is definitely a school run jacket for me, because when it's cold and you are getting cut into with that cold wind, this is the one that I want to wear. Love this so much. It's new in. I will definitely get a picture. I will definitely get a link for you and leave it below. And it's also lined. I mean, do I need to say any more? It's just, it's an absolute nailer of a jacket, and I am almost sure this comes in black, and if it does, I'm definitely getting it. The next fur coat feels a wee bit disappointing. It's still soft, don't get me wrong, but not as velvety soft as the other one. And I've had this probably for about a year or two now. It's from New Look and I got it in a 14. It's just this really nice, it's a shorter length than the other one and a little bit more fitted. Even though it's a size up from usual, it's not as oversized fit as that. It's just a completely different fit of jacket. And it's also got little pockets, which I never put anything in because it falls out, but it's definitely got that kind of nice lapel style, and it's also popper buttons, which seem to be a theme throughout this. The clothing manufacturers must have got a good deal on poppers for their jackets because they all seem to have them. But anyway, this is my coat here. Love this pink colour. Dusty pink is definitely still my favourite colour ever. I know I said neutrals were, but I still count this as a neutral. Does anyone else count like blush pink as neutral? This coat here, I just love it. So nice. But yeah, I feel like this is definitely something I would wear a little bit more dressy. I actually did wear this to a wedding last year at this time of year, and it looked really nice on. I had a leopard print dress, but it was more on the scale of like snow leopard. It was kind of silvery tones, and I had this coat over it and it looked lovely together. I really liked it. But I have actually worn this exact outfit with this coat last week, and I did get a compliment on it when I was in Costa. Actually, the woman actually touched it. She's like, where'd you get your coat from? That feels really nice. But anyway, yeah, this is from New Look. I don't know if they still got it in stock, but it's kind of, again, something that they would bring out every year. But I feel like I could sit in here with all my nice pictures and match in because it is the exact same colour of Dusty Pink. Next coat I've actually not even worn yet. It's brand new with tags on, and it is this gorgeous aviator style coat from Matalan. I absolutely fell in love with this when I seen it in store, and I just had to get it. So I picked it up the other day. It's in a size 14 and it's £40. But this is part of the premium collection, and I definitely think that you can feel it feels like it could be from a higher end store. So I'm just going to try it on just now. It's got gorgeous big, as you can see, sleeves, so you can definitely fit in your jumpers in there. On the sleeve you've got the fur kind of detailing, and then you've also got an elasticated wristband round here on each side, which is actually really comfy and keeps the warm in. And then on the body it's a faux suede with loads of zippers and loads of detailing going on. So we've got a big zipper that goes up here to fasten. When you want to fasten it up, the zipper's obviously at that side and you just kind of fasten it that way. And then on the inside it's all lined with this fur, which is amazing, definitely keeping you very, very warm this season. Look at that, how good is that? So cozy. It feels like it could be reversible. So it's all fur on the inside, so that then means that this lapel, when it comes over, has the fur detailing down here, which I think is so nice. And then at the bottom we don't have any elasticated waist, it's just a regular hem in the bottom of it. I just love this colour as well. I love a neutral, and I don't have a jacket like this. I don't have an aviator style jacket with that kind of shearling look to it, so I thought this would be really nice in my wardrobe this year, especially for casual days, or like for tonight if we go to the cinema. I was planning on wearing this with my jeans and just a t-shirt, just really comfy, but like a nice jacket on. Jackets just change the game. I don't know, this is maybe the reason why I like them so much, is because you can slot them into everything you've already got and it just completely changes your outfit. So yeah, love this. Brand new in, £40, and I can definitely see this staying in my wardrobe for a long time. As much as I absolutely love this coat, and I did absolutely adore it when I first got it because it was quite expensive, and I remember thinking that's a lot of money to spend on a coat for occasional use. This coat is from River Island and it's more like a jacket. It's a waterfall style jacket, so it could be coat or jacket. So yeah, I kind of feel like it's one of those items that because I spent a little bit of money on it, I want to still love it, but I'm kind of falling out of love with it, I'm not going to lie. The reason being, I think that the leather is just, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, I just don't know why. It is still a gorgeous jacket, so I think it might be going on my Depop soon. But you know, one thing I absolutely do love about this, they've put these elasticated panels down the side of this in River Island, and I think it is genius for leather jackets, or especially just for arms in general, because everyone has different sized arms, and I think this is just a really good idea to make sure the jacket fits nicely on everybody. Now it goes without saying, the thing that made me fall in love with this jacket the absolute most was this huge fur collar. It's that really big shawl style fur that just is the best, and then obviously it's the leather jacket all the way around the back, and then kind of skirts out a little bit at the back, but I think that's the bit that I don't like. But now that I've tried it on, I'm kind of like, do I give it up? I don't know what I'm going to do. I do still really like this, but I feel like I've got similar things in there that I would probably pick before I picked this one. but I think I paid £150 for this in River Island about 3 or 4 years ago. In fact, longer than that because I was in the house. Yeah, maybe about 4 years ago. Before I had Ella anyway. And I don't regret it because I've worn it loads. But it is one of those jackets now where I'm kind of over it, which is a shame. But now I've tried it on again, I don't know, I'm torn. I'm absolutely torn. I just cannot part with jackets. I'm terrible. But yeah, this is cute. I don't reckon they're going to have this in anymore. But if they do again, of course, I'll try and find it for you. But the chances of it still being in there are very, very slim. We are getting there, guys. We're getting there. This here, this coat, oh, I've had so much wear out of it. It's from New Look. It's size 12 and it's a very, very long robe style coat with a tire, but I've actually taken to tying the tire at the back and just wearing it open, so like this. This is kind of the way I've been wearing it quite a lot, but I'll just undo it for the purpose of this video so you can see how it looks when you actually just tie it round regularly at the front. Now this literally feels like I'm wearing a dressing gown. It's got that definite robe feel to it, and I love the fact that it's a neutral, but it is more of a kind of oatmeal neutral. Does that make sense? It's a wee bit more richer than just a cream. I absolutely love the material of it. Like I say, I've worn this absolutely loads. I definitely love the pockets because it's a good pocket. It's like a let's put my hands in my pockets kind of pocket, rather than just like the little add-on at the side. It is definitely a winter coat. It is very, very warm. But yeah, still really love this. I'm definitely going to keep it. And I've actually got a fur collar that I can't remember where it is now, but it attaches to it. But sometimes I'll just, for quickness, chuck this one on so that we've got a bit of fur going on. So guys, that was a different kind of video today. I really hope you've enjoyed seeing what I've actually got in my wardrobe rather than just a haul of brand new items all the time. I think it's nice to see what I'm actually wearing and give you a kind of review of the things that I have got in my wardrobe and have had for years, and I feel like are really good pieces to buy, so that if you're out and you see something and you think, am I going to get the wear out of that? You might have seen something in my video that I have found quite a useful item, and definitely make a more informed decision when you are buying clothes. So yeah, that is all of my jackets just now. I'm definitely going to have to try my hardest to go through them and see which ones I should definitely keep. Let me know below what your favourite was. I think my favourite at the moment is the new aviator jacket, or possibly that H&M duster coat, because I just wear it all the time. It's the best. If you ever see anyone out and about with that jacket on, it's probably me, because I wear it all the time. Have the best day, and I will speak to you very soon. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this, please do hit subscribe before you leave, because it's free to do it and it also helps to grow my channel as well, which I'm so grateful for. I will go and I will speak to you very soon. Have a good one. Bye. It's suede. I'm going to stick on the Zara stuff and show you my next. Oh, it's not even Zara. It's pretty much. That is not even Zara. These are a massive go-to. Remix. These are a massive go-to this year. On here, the sweet tea paper's rustling in the pockets. So check it on.